What's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here. And, yeah, got some viewer comments. Alright, let's do it. Viewer questions and comments. Random Ross asked, have I seen Wilderness, a British horror film? I have not. But I'll definitely check it out. If you're recommending it, I'll check it out. So, the next one, this is such a weird... Mr. Dogtown Man, he asked, Meatloaf or Metallica? That's two extremely different styles there. I will say, I'll definitely go Metallica. That's just more my style. But you ever get like, if you can only listen to one song for the rest of your life, you're on a desert island and there's only like, one song or, whatever the case may be. What's the one song you would listen to? And I always said that my one song would be Paradise by the Dashboard Light. It's one of my favorite songs, period, anyways. But I just love the song because, A, it's like in 3 sections, musically different, and then, it's pretty long. So I feel like if I had to listen to that over and over, I wouldn't get as sick of it as, like, other songs that are like, 3-4 minutes long. But yeah, so I'm gonna go Metallica as far as overall band, but overall song definitely goes to Meatloaf. So I don't know if that answers the question or not. But funny little story about the Paradise by the Dashboard Light. This happened recently actually. It was back in like November, and it wasn't. And I don't know about you guys, but in this area it wasn't cold at all. Like it was nice. It was like roll down the window and listen to your music as you're driving home from work with type of weather. And anyway, that song comes on. And I'm singing along with it, but we get to that middle portion, and I don't know who the hell the girl is, but it's the second part, I just start singing along with it, like it's just part of it. I don't think anything of it. So stop right there. I gotta know right now, before we go any further. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need... I'm singing along to this song, like, and I'm like, that's just like a subtle performance there. I'm talking top of my voice, fucking, I'm playing instruments with it and shit, and look over and there's like people staring at me, like a family like in a station wagon, just kind of like all looking at me at the stoplight. I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. I was already like going with it. I'm like, I don't know these fuckers. Like, I'm not that embarrassed because I don't know. Fuck them. So I go back into it, and it's at the point where like now it's like they're going back and forth like and you gotta try to like I change the voice. I'll do the girl and the guy. I'll do Meatloaf and her. So. But yeah, so hope that's your question. And then you asked if the Confession of Fred Krueger's on DVD. I really don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I would say it probably is. Most times when these short films, premiere at these film festivals or whatnot, this is at a horror convention, this one, they usually have somebody who has, their booth set up and they usually have a copy of it. Typically a short film, they usually have like other works too kind of put together. But as far as the definite answer, I have no idea. And Lori Holt asked how to watch the Confession of Fred Krueger. It's right here on YouTube. Like literally, just type it in, Confession of Fred Krueger. It'll pop up. 30-minute short, so highly recommend it. Brett Fitzgerald asked, "What are my thoughts on Donald Trump?" I'll tell you right now, I am not very political at all. I'm just not. I try to be like when people get all talking about politics and shit. I will insert whatever 2 cents I have, but my knowledge is not the best when it comes, because a lot of times I'll be like, I like this person, right? But, their policies, this, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know. I like the person. It seemed really nice on TV. And that's where I'm going to go here. Like, typically, when it comes to politics, I do lean more toward, Democrats, the liberals, especially when it comes to, like, social issues, like, I am definitely not against gay marriage. They should have the same right. Now, I'm against marriage in general, to be honest with you. But fuck it, if we're getting married and, ruining our lives, the gays should be able to too, Which, Republicans are just like, fuck that. We hate queers and everything. So, I'm definitely more on the liberal side when it comes to shit like that. However, usually it seems like the environmental shit's the stuff that really I'm just like, I don't give a fuck, like I'm not gonna, like, by the time this planet's literally destroyed, I'm not gonna be here, so I don't give a shit. Like, I know it sounds like a dick thing to say, but it's true. Like, it's gonna take a little bit longer, more. And if anything's gonna destroy this planet, it's gonna be, more like natural disaster. It's not gonna be some pollution. I'm sorry, it's just not. And either way, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna be here. So, but when it comes to Donald Trump himself, Because typically, like I said, I always, usually when the president, new presidential, race comes up, I'm usually like, I want the Democrat to win. I don't know who the fuck it is, but I usually go that direction. But this is the one time where I'm like, I'm going for Donald Trump, and I'll tell you why. Once again, don't know much about his policies. Maybe I'm blindly going vote for a guy who's going to eventually just screw us all over. But he seems super honest. Now, I know you're really like, well, Phantom, that's their job. They make you think. No, you can usually see through bullshit. And you can see, like, everybody, they're all full of shit. It's the one guy who doesn't seem like he's full of shit at all. And I think the fact that he's already a millionaire going into this thing, and I know it sounds like, well, he had no political, background or whatever. Maybe that makes him the best candidate. Like, he's got nothing to prove or nothing to gain here. And in fact, you're going to lose your money running for president, and then you're going to be, like, super stressed out. Like, it's not like an easy gig. So it's just like, it's more of a headache. Now, when you're an average nobody that no one ever heard of, well, yeah, and your whole aspiration is politics, then sure, that you want that top seat. But for someone who's just basically on the side, who really doesn't even have to jump in this thing, I feel like this guy literally just saw that this country is, slowly descending or whatever. He's like, I can turn this ship around. I'm going to give it a shot. The fact that he's just brutally honest, I like that. He's politically incorrect. I like that. Like, seriously, and don't get me wrong, I am all on the, liberal side, but, like, they're way too fucking sensitive. Fucking get over it. I like the fact that this guy just kind of shoots from the hip. It's great. Another thing I really like, he just went to, like, some kind of church. I don't, once again, not following hardcore, but I did see him go to this church, right? Now, I've seen politicians go to churches before, and they're already sucking God off. That's another thing that me and most Republicans are opposite on, because most of them are Christian, like conservative Christian values. I don't have none of that shit. Most time when people go to the church, to, part of their campaign trail, it's just God this, God that, this country is based on God's principle, blah, blah, blah. And, dude, he didn't do that shit at all. He literally just stuck with what he was doing. Like, he was just like, here's what I'm talking about, immigration, and I'm talking about, this, that. And it's like, oh, didn't even really drop God at all. Boom! Got my vote right there. He's a businessman. That's what we need right now. We need someone who's smart and intelligent up there. And I think, I'm all in. Now, once again, I don't know his policies. He could literally just be like, we're going to kill anybody wearing a mask who does a YouTube show. And I'm blindly like, yep, voting for this guy. I don't know his policies. I'm just saying from that first glance and just listening to him talk, I don't know, I feel like this is definitely the guy that I would trust a little bit more. I'm not saying he's, the long term, but he's definitely what we need right now. And then maybe start getting the ship turned around, we'll go from there. I definitely don't want fucking, who's the other guy on the Republican side? Romney? That ain't right, that's the old race. Who's the fucking dude here? It's down to Trump and... See, it's how closely I follow politics. I don't know, but the other guy, the other big Republican guy, who's Cruz, fucking Cruz. That's it. I just know he's got a lot of investments with oil companies. Right now, in my neck of the woods, gas is like down to like $1.50 something. Let's keep it that way. If this prick gets in the office, if Cruz gets in there, I have a feeling that gas is going to be jacking up, and it'll be like, oh. So. That's another thing. I feel like, and that's a lot of Republicans are just got a lot of stock in gas. Fuck you, Bush, but you definitely fucked us over there. Gas was like at an all-time high when that prick was in office. So I'm just saying, but yeah, Trump, I'm giving a thumbs up. Now, right now, you guys can completely bash me. You can just be like, listen, fam, here's what's wrong with what you just said, and then you can leave a giant paragraph down below. I welcome it. Please, educate me. I need it. Change my mind. Maybe I'll vote for someone else. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Trump. I'm okay with the guy. Plus, he was at WrestleMania, so probably not the best, reason to, vote a guy for president. But it's like, he outsmarted Vince McMahon with fucking Bobby Lashley of all people on his side. So I mean, come on, it's gotta be pretty smart. Sarah Pullen asked if I ever seen Don't Look in the Basement. I have not. I will check it out and everything. Any Don't Look movie, I'm all about. So Don't Look, I'll check out. I'll take a peek in that basement. So Robert Harding wants to know what are my thoughts on the Robert Englund version of Phantom of the Opera. Love it. I think it's really good. Kind of incorporates a lot of slasher elements too. So I'm all about that. Just overall, I mean, I own it. I'm a fan, so I mean, yeah, Big fan. And you want to know if I can review it in the future? I definitely will. I guess you got a lot of requests this past couple weeks to review things. So if I didn't mention it on here, just so you know, I will get to each one of these movies that you guys have been throwing at me. So maybe a while before I get to them, but I will eventually get to them. So when I was doing my last week, I was doing like the upcoming movie The Force. I was doing my little rant. I was just thinking, like, I don't know if I ever heard of, I never heard of Suicide Force. Didn't know if it was a real thing. Ghostface Kid hit me up with some knowledge here. He said the Suicide Force is real. He saw this documentary and everything. Yes, send me the link to the documentary. I'd love to check it out. But he said it looks just like a regular forest. It don't look like as creepy as it does in the movie. But he says just a lot of people go there to die. My question is, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I was at that verge where I'm gonna kill myself, I think I would just like not want to make the trip. Like I can almost understand like if the force is in your backyard. Like if you literally live in Japan, and I don't get why you still just like everybody else is gonna kill themselves there. Fuck it, my life's so meaningless. I'm gonna kill myself, but I'm gonna take the effort to go to the forest to do it. Whatever, I get it. You're in the neighborhood. You're in the ballpark. But like, do like Americans go over there? Like do people like hear like, oh man, my life's horrible. Girlfriend just left me. Parents are dead. Crashed my car. I got nothing to go for. I'm gonna jump on a train or a plane. Sorry, plane. I'm gonna go to Tokyo. I don't know if it's in Tokyo or not. I'm just saying Tokyo because it's the only Japanese town that's come to my mind. I'm gonna go to the forest and I'm gonna kill myself. What? And you would think if this is a major thing, wouldn't there be like? I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe if suicide's legal. Cause I know it's like it's as retarded as it sounds. Suicide is illegal here in America, which is retarded. It's like, don't do it. Don't do it. He killed himself. We can't press charges. And then if you survive, that's when they can press charges, I guess. But it's like if it's like if it's one of those things where it's like if it is illegal and it's a very common occurrence, you think they'd have like a guard posted. You know what I mean? Like something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much thought into it, but it's real. Suicide Force is real. So I wouldn't mind a life if I had some if I was just rich where I can just travel. I'd hit it up. I'd check it out. I'd walk off the path and. Big fuck you to the legend or whatever. So, The Omen said that Cockneys vs. Zombies is a great movie and he loved my review. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Torture Vision. I was talking about the Crypt Keeper. They were going, they're doing a big reboot of Tales from the Crypt on TNT. M. Night Shyamalan's partnered in with it. And I was wondering, what are they going to do with, the Crypt Keeper or whatnot. And he said that, I guess, this sounds kind of weird, but I guess, like TNT has the rights to do a Tales from the Crypt. They can do the Crypt Keeper, but they don't have the rights to the look or the puppet of the original Crypt Keeper. Which at one part kind of saddens me because I wanted to. I think his name's John Casier, whatever the fuck his name is, the Crypt Keeper. I wanted to hear him come back, and I wanted to see the puppet. I wanted that. Honestly, I just wanted to see the old school intro and the Danny Elfman music. But then I'm like, well, no, we can reinvent. I'm okay with that. For some reason, this isn't like super sacred ground. So I would love to see maybe another incarnation. I would say you couldn't go goofy with it though. Like that's the thing about the Crypt Keeper. Like he had this kind of goofy, saying puns, joking around side to him. Where I feel like if you do another Crypt Keeper, he has to be more serious. At least in my opinion. I don't want to see another comical one because if you already did that, if you're gonna reinvent him. So. But hey, thank you, man. Appreciate the information. And finally, Raven Factory. He says, and I forget what even brought this up. I must have mentioned something because he brought up. He says he prefers Michael Myers from the remake over the original Michael Myers, and he says his reasoning is because he believes that the Broken Home, origin story is better than the Ancient Ruins. Which, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna say this right here. Ancient Ruins didn't come in until part 6. I mean, and for me personally, the original, this Michael Myers, with no backstory except he killed his sister and was just fucking nuts. I love it. But, hey, we're all, we all have our own opinion, and I'm all happy for it. And thank you for, chiming in. I do appreciate it. So, guys, I want to thank everybody out there who, took the time to, ask the questions, comment, watch my video. That's another thing. You guys watch the videos. I appreciate it. Believe me, the fandom loves every one of you guys. Thank you so much, and if you guys have any other questions, comments, once again, don't even have to be horror-related, as you saw tonight. I was all over the fucking map on this one. And I welcome that, believe me. It's awesome to get a break from horror every now and then, so if you have any questions regarding any kind of subjects or whatever, hey, the thing is, I'm an open book. 99% of those pages are open to you guys. I gotta lock some shit away, but no, feel free to ask. You have any questions for me? I always say like my guests, but that's whittled down. I used to have a shitload of guests on here. I had a whole cast at one point. The Phantom family was huge, and it's whittled down now. It's basically just me, Maya, and Simon Turtle. That's really the only three that's in this group now. But any questions for any of those, hey, feel free. They'll answer them. Got any recommendations, requests? Put them my way. Once again, you got any constructive criticism? Even you just got like ridiculous like hate mail. I'll take it. I love hate mail. They're like, fuck you, fatty, and your stupid mask. And I'll be like, all right, I will reply. I don't know what my reply will be yet, but I'll reply to it. And of course, guys, throughout the weeks, or like 2 weeks now, because my new schedule set up, I will be taking, comments here and there from each, video and whatnot. So, and they will all wind up here. So, once again, guys, thank you again. Drop those questions, and yeah, till next time.